Hey there YouTube, what's up? Francis and Did here. So tonight I am again trying to gather some thoughts, some more thoughts about life, the purpose of life, the motives behind everything we do, and everything we think of, everything we try to imagine. And basically, yeah, there's a lot going on inside my mind, my brain. Aside from trying to reclaim the online banking account I recently lost to a suspicious login in China. What else? And yeah, the meaning of possessions, the meaning of possessions of wealth keeps haunting me, and pretty much basically everything that plays an important and seemingly important role in our lives has begun to haunt me on a daily basis. Ever since I got myself kicked out from the University of Sydney due to poor academic performance and those shitty craps. Though I hate to say the same thing. I hate to mention the same shit over and over again. So what else? I had some arguments with my grandma on certain issues, certain ideologies. It should still seem normal since, considering the age gaps, the knowledge gaps, the generation gaps between us. It should have occurred, it should have occurred a long time ago. But once you have overstayed your welcome in your parents' or grandparents' home, you more or less you will begin to to feel awkward, embarrassed, and sometimes quite difficult to try to understand each other. Perhaps, yeah, that part of those shit belongs to the Chinese culture or the Chinese mindset, I'd call it, or whichever you prefer to name it, whatever. So, yeah, I suppose, yeah, definitely. So if you ask me, can wealth become a burden? Basically, yeah, the answer is yes. Money pretty much enslaves our body of flesh and meat, flesh and fleshy body. So, in other words, it dominates and dictates our behaviors and our motives, even our mindset behind everything we do, and every piece of word we spit out as part of the daily conversation we have, or we tend to have. So yeah, I mean, wealth can turn into some sort of burden, even if you don't have much wealth, even if you don't possess that much amount of wealth, it can pose some problems to your mental health and to your behaviors, and hence your overall well-being. Take a look at me. Take a look at my own current situation. You will begin to understand that wealth can sometimes become a huge burden. I will just have to go to the Westpac branch in Beijing, and I have to go and see them in person in order to verify my identity in front of them. So to convince, therefore to convince them that I am the legitimate owner of this particular account. Yeah, pretty much that's the whole story. And I think I still have to do it. I suppose I still have to go there, since I have no other options. If I were to get it unblocked, or I won't have any money of my own to spend, and then I will then I will devolve into the tragic, the pathetic entity I used to be. Where I was, where I had to frequently ask for financial reinforcement from my old man. I just don't want to, I just hate returning to that particular situation, that unpleasant situation. I have to be myself. I have to stay. I have to stay masculine and as reliable, as independent as I can be. But in order to attain that, I need this account. So, well, please help me pray that I can get it recovered and reinstated. So, thank you again for watching and listening. I'm your host, Francis Undead. Stay tuned, stay faithful, stay blessed, and I shall see you on the next video on YouTube. Cheers, bye bye.